Access 622, there is a Centurion, just a B in the tower, westbound 2,500. Centurion 300, Quebec, the traffic is...
Each airport in the National Airspace System has unique and distinct characteristics, which can sometimes lead pilots to use wrong surfaces in taxi, takeoff, or landing operations. Let's take a look at some of these tricky areas from the flight deck.
Chicken 106, Alpha Pop, Gillespie Tower, straight into sunlight, reporting 3 miles final.
Gillespie Field is a medium-sized corporate and general aviation airport located east of San Diego in the city of El Cajon, California. It has Class Delta airspace that is bounded on both sides by, and underlies, the San Diego Class Bravo. Pilots flying to the San Diego area need to understand the rules and requirements for operating in such congested airspace before departing their home airport. There are several flight schools and a robust helicopter community located on the airport that make up a good part of the traffic at the field. While the traffic consists mainly of general and corporate aviation aircraft, the airport is located 9 miles southeast of the Miramar Marine Corps Air Station. Because of this, pilots can expect to see numerous military aircraft operating nearby. The runway configuration consists of a set of parallel runways with staggered thresholds labeled runway 9er left and right, and 27 left and right, and intersecting runway 1735. The complex system of taxiways, including full-length parallel taxiways, provides access to all services, FBOs, and parking areas found around the perimeter. As with any airport with this configuration, the risk of wrong surface landings does exist. Positively identifying the surface you are cleared to use and reading back all runway assignments will help keep this a rare event at Gillespie. When arriving, the tower would appreciate an initial contact as soon as practical. If possible, they would prefer a call at least 10 miles from the airport so that they can start developing the landing sequence. For pilots arriving IFR, please note the localizer delta approach is not a straight-in approach. Thorough approach briefing will point out specific circling restrictions. While conducting the localizer delta approach, be aware there is a VFR practice area located east of the airport. Extra vigilance is advised in this situation. Transient helicopters may be assigned a local ingress or egress route. These are not published, but are found on the airport's website. If you are unfamiliar, advise the tower and they will assign alternate instructions. While it may be obvious that Gillespie is located within a bowl of higher terrain on 3 sides, there is one terrain issue that may not be so obvious. If you are assigned a right downwind for runway 27 right or left, you will find an approximately 900-foot tall hill located just northeast of the approach end of runway 27 right. Pilots have seen this hill and turned base leg early to avoid it, ending up with a very short approach. This is not an ideal situation for the pilot or controller, who is basing his or her traffic on a normal pattern. Because of this, Tower will instruct pilots to turn base east of Rattlesnake Mountain. When turning to final, use caution and ensure you align with the assigned runway. Also, be aware that the tower may have changed your runway assignment, so be sure to visually identify the correct runway. As with any instruction or clearance, if you're ever in doubt or unsure, the best answer is to ask the tower. They're there to help. While not required, if you know your destination at the airport and advise the tower while still inbound, the tower will have a better opportunity to get you on your way quicker and more efficiently. After landing on either of the 2 parallel runways and finding yourself holding between the runways at taxiway Alpha, Bravo, or Delta 2, do not change the ground frequency until advised by the tower.
Centurion 300 Quebec, taxi via Delta, Alpha, hold short of runway 35 at Alpha 1.
Use caution when instructed to taxi east via Delta or when instructed to taxi via Alpha, Delta to the runway 27 left or right, with crossing instructions for inactive runway 1735. Do not mistake the enhanced hold short markings of runway 27 left for the standard hold short markings for runway 1735. Doing so may result in a runway incursion, as pilots may inadvertently cross or enter runway 27 left. The atypical location and the proximity of the runway 1735 hold short lines to taxiway Delta may go unnoticed due to the more prominent markings at runway 27 left. Use caution when instructed to taxi via Bravo Delta to runways 27 left or right. Pilots can easily miss the right turn onto taxiway Delta and enter runway 27 left. Remember, do not cross the hold short lines unless specifically instructed to do so by ATC, and always ensure your aircraft is completely clear of the previous hold short line before stopping. Another unique aspect of this airport concerns aircraft departing IFR. Clearance delivery will issue a clearance as normal, but they will omit the beacon code. When your run-up is complete, continue to hold and let the ground controller know you are ready. Ground will get you to the runway and then switch you to tower frequency. The tower controller will issue you your beacon code with your takeoff clearance. Being aware of the potential hazards and other configuration issues at SEE will help pilots make better decisions and, along with the ATC tower, keep the operation safe and efficient. We hope this short video helps you prepare for your trip to the Gillespie Field. It's always better to know before you go.